I'm Emily.
And I'm Tommy. And today's episode is for that very specific after a long week feeling.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Tommy. And today's episode is for that very specific after a long week feeling. When your laptop is closed, your phone is still buzzing, and your brain is saying, please, no more.
Oh my goodness, Tommy, yes. You know that moment when you sit down and suddenly realize your whole body has been waiting all week to collapse politely?
Collapse politely is so accurate. Like, I'm fine, I'm professional, I'm smiling. And then you get home and become a blanket with a face.
A blanket with a face is honestly the most peaceful version of me.
I feel the same after a long week. Evenings like this are for soft clothes, low lights, and zero pressure.
And zero guilt about it.
Especially zero guilt.
And today, we are talking about relaxing after a long week, but not only with basic English, right? Not only I'm tired, I'm busy, I need rest, or I want to relax. Those sentences are useful, of course, but today we want to help you express these feelings with more polished, everyday English.
More polished everyday English.
Yes, because sometimes your feeling is deeper than I'm tired. Sometimes your body feels heavy, your mind feels full, and you just need a slow evening to feel like yourself again.
And stay with us until the word tour, because today we upgraded it by popular demand.
Yes, many of you asked us to explain the vocabulary slowly, with more examples, more sentence patterns, and clearer ways to use them in real life.
So today we are not rushing through the vocabulary. We will take fewer words but explain them more deeply.
You will hear how the words work in everyday sentences, how they change in different forms, and how they sound in natural conversation.
And after the word tour, please tell us in the comments, did this new style help you? Your feedback means a lot to us.
And one quick question before we begin. After a long week, what do you crave most?
Silence, sleep, coffee, music, time alone, or someone to talk to.
Write one word in the comments. Even one word is enough.
And if your answer is all of them, we completely understand.
So if you are listening while cooking, walking, resting, or doing absolutely nothing, this episode is for you.
And if you're doing nothing and feeling guilty about it, no guilt today.
No plans, no guilt.
Just stay with us, breathe a little slower, and let this conversation help you come back to yourself.
All right, let's begin. But before we talk about soft clothes, warm drinks, and quiet rooms, can we name what this feeling actually is?
Yes, because sometimes I'm tired does not really cover it, right? Tired can sound like you just need a quick nap. But after a long week, the feeling can be deeper than that.
You are not angry, you are not dramatic, you are not lazy. You just feel completely depleted.
Depleted, that is the word. Like your energy has been used slowly, piece by piece, all week.
Yes, maybe you still smiled, maybe you still answered messages, maybe you still did everything you had to do. But inside, your energy was running very low.
And maybe relaxing starts there, not with doing something perfect, but with admitting, okay, I feel depleted.
Yes, there is something peaceful about being honest with yourself.
I like that. Honesty is a quiet place to begin. So, once we name it, the next question is, how do we actually start coming down from that pressure?
For me, it starts with the first 10 minutes at home. Not doing anything big, just changing clothes, putting the phone down, and letting the room feel quiet for a moment.
Right, like giving your body a little signal. You do not have to stay in work mode now.
Yes, that's decompressing.
Decompressing means slowly calming down after stress or pressure.
Exactly. And it's not instant. You don't walk through the door and suddenly become peaceful.
I wish.
Same, truly. For me, decompressing looks very simple. Shoes off, phone away, water, maybe standing quietly for a minute and not answering anything.
Not answering anything is underrated.
Very underrated. Very healthy.
And actually, can I add something small here?
Go on.
During a busy week, many of us don't even notice how we're breathing. We rush, reply, think, worry, and sometimes our breath becomes short and tight.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes I sit down and realize my shoulders are tight, my jaw is tight, and even my breath feels tight.
Exactly. So before we try to relax, maybe we can just pause and check in with our breath.
Not in a complicated way. Just ask, am I breathing calmly or am I still carrying the pressure of the day?
Yes, nothing deep, nothing dramatic, just notice.
Exactly. Because sometimes I realize I'm breathing like my emails are chasing me again.
Emails, deadlines, laundry, a dangerous group.
Very dangerous, very persistent.
But one slow breath can be the beginning of decompressing. Small, but powerful.
And sometimes in that quiet moment, you also realize why you feel so depleted, right? Maybe you overextended yourself all week.
Overextended meaning you stretched yourself too far.
Yes. Maybe you gave too much, answered too much, said yes too often, and stayed available for too long.
Ah, that explains so much. Sometimes we are not weak, we're just overextended.
Exactly. So those first 10 minutes are not wasted time.
No, they are the beginning of coming back to yourself. But Emily, even after I sit down, my mind does not always calm down with me.
I know exactly what you mean. Your body's resting, but your mind is still holding a list.
Yes, a message you forgot, a task you delayed, something you need to buy, something you need to answer.
And somehow toothpaste always appears in that list. Always. Toothpaste has dramatic timing.
It really does. It waits until the room is quiet, and then suddenly, remember me.
Exactly. And that is mental clutter.
Yes. Mental clutter means too many thoughts, worries, reminders, or unfinished tasks in your mind.
Like a messy desk, but inside your head.
Exactly. Your body is home, but your mind is still working. And that can make relaxing difficult, because outside you're doing nothing, but inside everything still feels busy.
Yes. And maybe part of relaxing is not only resting the body, it's giving the mind permission to stop performing.
I really like that. Your mind does not have to carry the whole week again.
Right? You can write things down, you can leave some thoughts for tomorrow, you can tell yourself, this does not need my attention tonight.
Ah, that sounds simple, but honestly it feels kind.
It is kind. And after a long week, kindness matters.
And once the mind becomes a little quieter, even slightly, you start needing something gentle, right? Not something loud, not something complicated, just something quiet that gives a little energy back.
Like what?
Music, a slow walk, cooking something simple, sitting alone for a few minutes. Nothing huge, just something that replenishes me.
Replenish. That is such a beautiful word.
Yeah, it means something gives your energy back, right?
Yes, it refills your energy, your peace, or your strength, but in a gentle way.
I like it more than recharge.
Me too. Recharge is useful, but replenish feels more human.
Right, because my soul is not a power bank.
It would be convenient, though.
Honestly, 20 minutes of fast charging and suddenly I feel emotionally stable.
That would be a dream.
But until that technology arrives, we need small things that replenish us. A warm shower, clean clothes, a quiet meal, soft music, a clean pillow, a slow walk.
Or toast in old pajamas.
Toasted old pajamas can be healing.
It really can. It's not fancy, but somehow it helps.
And I think that's important. Rest does not have to look impressive.
Yes, it just has to give something back to you.
Exactly. If it makes you feel a little more like yourself again, maybe that's enough.
And once you start feeling a little replenished, even simple things begin to feel special again, right? Like the evening slows down and suddenly you can actually enjoy what's in front of you.
Ah, you know what I love after a long week?
Tell me.
Making coffee slowly. Not because I need energy, but because I want to savor it.
Savor. That means to enjoy something slowly and fully, right?
Yes, you don't rush through it. You notice the taste, the smell, the feeling, even the quiet around it.
That's true. A quiet cup of coffee after a long week feels special.
It really does. Sitting with coffee and soft music feels like a peaceful movie scene.
Very cinematic, very peaceful.
We are very tired, but somehow we are making it look calm and elegant.
That's the real after a long week feeling.
And I like that because after you savor something, maybe you don't need to rush away from it.
Yes, you can linger.
Linger means to stay a little longer, especially because something feels good.
Exactly. You linger over coffee, you linger in a good song, you linger in silence, you linger in the feeling of finally being home.
No thinking, just tea.
That's my plan.
And if you're listening after a long week, maybe this is your reminder. You are allowed to slow down.
You are allowed to not be productive for a little while.
You are allowed to savor something small and linger there just a little longer.
All right, it's time for the word tour.
And today, as we said earlier, we upgraded this section by popular demand.
Many of you told us that you enjoy the vocabulary, but you want